Stadium in Kent, Ohio. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. It's the Wake Forest Demon Deacons and the Michigan State Spartans. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Guys, I caught up with the Spartans head coach right before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He stopped at the 27-yard line. So Wake Forest offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
I love it. What a play call. Going to the fullback in the running game, and he shows you that he's got some ability. This guy was a big-time high school running back, and he shows you the wiggle. He's got some ability to break tackles, and he helps his offense out.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Lewis fires to the right, and they can't make the connection.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Run it with the fullback. He breaks a tackle. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose, and no running room there.
And he is stuffed. And I think the reason he's stuffed there is, think about it. The only time you really give the ball to the fullback is short yardage situations. The defense knew it was coming, played it fast, played it physical, and stopped them for a big loss.
3rd down from the gun, Lewis. Got his man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
Because the QB anticipated that curl route so well, he got it to his receiver early against zone coverage. He had space to work with. After he caught the ball, he was able to make a guy miss and move the chains.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Fires to the tight end. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis throws to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. So Michigan State's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays. So this offense.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know.
Maybe some room here. Tripped up for the tackle.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up.
Breaks into the open. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
To the air. It's Rayner. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They've got it at the 41. 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Now Wake Forest will stop the clock and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on 4th down in their first drive. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the air on 1st down. On target. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Going for it all. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Fires to the wideout. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Absolutely center cut. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The points have been tough to come by, and they'll try to stretch this to a two-possession game on this drive. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Dropping back, it's Rayner. Keeps looking downfield. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got him. Fights off a defender. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Now Wake Forest will stop the clock and use their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Working that left side now. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. The Demon Deacons use their 2nd timeout. They'll have 1 left. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. Looking downfield on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Sowell. Wake calls a timeout, and they have no more to use. And now there will be no more timeouts for them to use the rest of the way. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Could be an alley. Running inside the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Spartans. He'll try to tack on 1 more. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they close the deal with a 39-yard run to the house. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. So this 2nd half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Sweet cut there. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Finds his man. It's Temple. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. At the 40, there he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys that they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
Fires to the big fella. The Demon Deacons come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. From the gun on third down, Lewis gets it out quickly. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
I like that play call there. Third and short, QB goes under center. You got the back in the backfield, and everybody's thinking it's going to be a run play. Instead, you throw the football when the defense isn't expecting it to keep your offense on the field.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot. Unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
Fires left. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with it now.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. Goes down immediately, but that's just what they needed. It'll be a first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He's got it. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time.
On the play. Brings up second and goal.
After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Here's Lewis to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on third and goal. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. A huge chance for points here on third and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. From the gun on third down, Lewis. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
And he got it! And they're back within a score here in the 4th.
Well, they make the kick. They're now within a possession, but they don't have any timeouts left. So you're expecting them to come out here in an onside formation, and let's see what happens. This is going right down to the wire.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen.
Turning it on. The 20. Touchdown, Michigan State. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. Game is essentially over right now. You wonder if it's really necessary to jack up the score like this.
It might not be necessary, but I won't be forgotten. I can tell you that because coaches, they don't forget things like this. Late in games, you want to run the score, get that extra touchdown. I'll get the chance in the future to do this back to you. I like it. Just keep it in the back of your mind.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Guys, down here on the Wake Forest sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offenses have their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Throwing. Lewis. Got rid of it just in time.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball. Nice job understanding situation, understanding clock, and what the offense is trying to do.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Here's the pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.